Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to source for living your best, healthiest life at any age. Today, we're tackling a topic that's crucial for anyone who wants to stay active, mobile, and pain-free as they get older. Our joints and bones. As we gracefully age past 60, our bodies change, and so do our nutritional needs. What we eat plays a massive role in how our joints feel and how strong our bones remain. You might be eating foods you think are healthy, but they could be secretly causing inflammation and weakening your skeletal structure. So, if you've been waking up with stiff knees, an achy back, or just want to future-proof your body, you're in the right place. We're about to uncover 5 common culprits in your diet that could be damaging your joints and bones. And don't worry, I won't just tell you what to avoid. I'll also share some delicious and beneficial alternatives. Let's dive in and learn how to eat our way to better mobility and strength. All right, let's get straight to our first food group to be mindful of: processed and red meats. I know, a juicy burger or a classic hot dog can be tempting, but when it comes to joint and bone health, they're not doing us any favors. Here's why. These meats are often high in compounds called purines and advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. When your body breaks down purines, it produces uric acid. For some people, especially as we get older, our bodies can't get rid of this uric acid efficiently. It can build up and form tiny, sharp crystals in your joints, leading to a painful condition many of you might have heard of: gout. It's a type of arthritis that can cause sudden, severe attacks of pain, swelling, and redness. Then there are the AGEs. These are harmful compounds that form when foods are cooked at high temperatures, like grilling, frying, or broiling. AGEs are like little troublemakers in your body. They promote oxidative stress and inflammation. When they accumulate in your joints, they can degrade cartilage and bone, making your joints stiff and your bones more brittle. Think of it as rust forming on the hinges of a door. It just doesn't move as smoothly. So, what's a better choice? Think about shifting towards lean proteins. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are fantastic options. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are powerful natural anti-inflammatories. They're like a soothing balm for your joints. Plant-based proteins are also wonderful. Lentils, chickpeas, and beans are not only great for your bones, but also rich in fiber, which is a bonus for your overall health. You don't have to give up meat entirely, but maybe save that steak for a special occasion and make these healthier options your daily go-to. Moving on to number 2 on our list, and this one is a big one: sugary drinks and snacks. I'm talking about sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, sweetened teas, cookies, cakes, and candies. They're everywhere, and they are incredibly sneaky saboteurs of our joint and bone health. When you consume a lot of sugar, your body releases inflammatory messengers called cytokines. Imagine these cytokines as little alarm bells going off all over your body, telling it to be on high alert. This constant state of low-grade inflammation can really aggravate arthritis symptoms, making your joints feel more painful and swollen. It's like constantly poking at an already sensitive spot. But that's not all. A high sugar intake can directly interfere with your bone health. It can affect your body's ability to absorb calcium and vitamin D, the 2 most critical nutrients for building and maintaining strong bones. Think of sugar as a barrier preventing these essential nutrients from getting to where they need to go. Over time, this can lead to decreased bone density, making you more susceptible to osteoporosis and fractures. A simple fall could have much more serious consequences if your bones are not as strong as they should be. So, what can you sip on and snack on instead? For hydration, nothing beats good old-fashioned water. You can infuse it with lemon, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist. Herbal teas like ginger or turmeric tea are also excellent choices, as they have natural anti-inflammatory properties. When you get a craving for something sweet, reach for whole fruits like berries, which are loaded with antioxidants that fight inflammation. A handful of nuts or some Greek yogurt can also be a satisfying and bone-friendly snack. Coming in at number 3 are refined carbohydrates. This category includes things like white bread, white rice, pasta, and many breakfast cereals. These are foods where the grain has been processed and stripped of its bran and germ, which unfortunately removes most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Similar to sugar, these refined carbs have a high glycemic index. This means your body digests them very quickly, causing a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. This spike triggers an inflammatory response, releasing those same cytokines we talked about earlier. So, having a breakfast of white toast and sugary cereal could be setting you up for a day of joint discomfort before you've even really started. It's a cycle of spikes and crashes that keeps your body in a state of inflammation. Furthermore, because these foods lack essential nutrients, they're essentially empty calories. You're filling up without giving your body the building blocks it needs. Your bones need a rich supply of minerals like magnesium and phosphorus, which are often found in whole grains. By choosing refined versions, you're missing out on these critical components for bone density. The swap here is simple and incredibly effective. Switch to whole grains. Look for 100% whole wheat bread and pasta. Brown rice and quinoa are fantastic alternatives to white rice. Oats, especially steel-cut or rolled oats, make for a wonderful fiber-rich breakfast that will keep you full and your blood sugar stable. These whole grains not only provide sustained energy, but also deliver the fiber and nutrients your joints and bones are crying out for. It's a small change in your grocery list that can make a huge difference in how you feel. Let's talk about our fourth food group to avoid: foods high in sodium. Salt is a flavor enhancer we use in almost everything, but an excess of it can be a real problem for our bones, especially after 60. We're not just talking about the salt shaker on your table. The biggest culprits are often processed and packaged foods: canned soups, frozen dinners, cured meats, and even some salad dressings and sauces. Here's the connection. When you consume too much sodium, your kidneys work overtime to flush it out of your system. As they do this, a significant amount of calcium gets pulled out of your body along with the sodium and is excreted in your urine. Calcium is the primary mineral that makes up your bones. So, a high-salt diet essentially causes a constant calcium leak from your body. Imagine your bones as a bank account of calcium. If you're constantly making withdrawals without enough deposits, your balance will dwindle. Over time, this chronic loss of calcium can weaken your bones, reduce bone density, and significantly increase your risk of developing osteoporosis. This makes your bones fragile and more prone to fractures. So, what's the solution? Start by reading labels. You'll be shocked at how much sodium is hiding in seemingly innocent foods. Opt for low-sodium versions of canned goods and sauces whenever possible. The best approach is to cook more meals at home, where you have complete control over the ingredients. Instead of reaching for salt, get creative with other flavorings. Herbs and spices like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, turmeric, rosemary, and thyme can add incredible flavor to your dishes without any of the negative side effects of sodium. Your taste buds will adapt, and your bones will thank you for it. Finally, we arrive at our fifth and final category: certain vegetable oils. Now, this might be surprising because we often hear that vegetable oils are healthy. But it's not that simple. The key is the balance between different types of fats, specifically omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. Many common vegetable oils, such as corn, sunflower, safflower, soy, and grapeseed oil, are very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While we do need some omega-6s, the typical modern diet provides way too much of them and not enough anti-inflammatory omega-3s. This imbalance is the problem. An excess of omega-6s can promote the production of pro-inflammatory chemicals in the body. So, if you're cooking with these oils regularly, you could be unknowingly fanning the flames of inflammation in your joints, contributing to pain and stiffness associated with arthritis. It's all about tipping the scales back in your favor. You want to decrease your intake of those high omega-6 oils and increase your intake of healthier fats, especially those rich in omega-3s. The absolute star player here is extra virgin olive oil. It's rich in a monounsaturated fat called oleic acid and antioxidants that have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. It's perfect for salad dressings and low to medium heat cooking. Avocado oil is another excellent choice, especially for higher heat cooking, as it has a high smoke point. Incorporating more omega-3s is also vital. We already mentioned fatty fish, but you can also get them from plant sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Simply sprinkling some ground flaxseed on your yogurt or adding walnuts to your salad can help restore that healthy fat balance and calm inflammation in your body. So, there you have it. 5 types of food that could be silently harming your joints and bones. It's not about perfection. It's about making smarter, more conscious choices day by day. By reducing your intake of processed meats, sugary items, refined carbs, excess sodium, and certain vegetable oils, you are taking powerful steps to protect your mobility and independence for years to come. Remember to replace them with whole, nutrient-dense foods like fatty fish, colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Your body is an incredible machine, and giving it the right fuel is the best maintenance you can provide. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information helpful and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content on healthy aging. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What small change are you inspired to make this week? Until next time, stay healthy, stay active, and take great care of yourselves. Bye for now.